Yo, yo, what's going on? It's your boy, Mr. Locario, the bad boy of the dating game. What's good? So I got an email from a subscriber, and the subscriber sent a donation. So thanks for your donation. And remember, guys, if you want to guarantee that your question will be answered, make sure you click the link below and send a donation. So this one says, hey, Mr. Locario, I'm sure you know by now who this is. So before you shut me down, consider the fact that you are the only reputable black guy in the seduction community who says that race does not matter for black men. Just watch one of these videos from other reputable black men in the seduction community when you get a chance, and come back to this email. All right, so he sent me some links to other dudes talking about this subject, and I checked all of them out, right? So now it says, okay, now that you've watched one or more of these videos I have sent you, please really take this topic serious and don't dismiss it by saying race doesn't matter or girls love black guys because race does matter. Even for you to say that girls secretly love black guys despite what the media says, that in itself shows that race matters to a degree. Look, I understand that you have a lot of women who like black guys, have black guy fetishes, or are curious about being with one. Thanks to our big penis stereotype, media and sports promotion, forbidden fruit factor, masculine presence. But you also have a lot of women who are turned off or scared by that shit. So even if a woman does have some type of small secret attraction for black men, if she is scared, it probably ain't gonna happen. Hell, if she is scared what her friends, family, and complete strangers will think about her dating a black guy, it ain't gonna happen, because in a lot of cases, in a woman's mind, society's view of her will supersede any attraction she has for you, because women care too much about what people think of them, which is probably black men's biggest disadvantage in the dating game. Now, I understand that you even have girls who only like black guys, but let's be honest and take a look at who these women usually are. Usually some fat bitch or some busted looking ghetto bitch who tries to act like a black woman because she thinks that's what black men like. The quality non-black women who exclusively date black men, like Kim Kardashian, are rare, and you know this. But let's get off the women who only date black men, because I don't even like women who only date black men because they usually are trash. Let's talk about the fact of how at least 45% of Backpage ads say no black men. Now, I have never used Backpage yet. I just like cruising through Backpage for some reason. But as I recall, I could be wrong, even you have said these hoes are getting choosy now in reference to what you have seen on Backpage. I am not saying that black men are at the bottom of the sexual market value chain for men like black women are for women, because I know that black men are miles ahead of Indian and Asian men. I am just saying that while there are some advantages to being a black man in the dating game, you must understand that there are a lot of disadvantages, and we need to know how to navigate through them. I know you are going to brush this question off with something like race doesn't matter, it's a numbers game, etc. But just consider the fact that you have been rejected by non-black women before. Now, I know that you have said that no woman has ever told you that she doesn't date black guys, but just consider the possibility that you could have been rejected because you are black. Please tell us, what is the best way for a black man who is not attracted to full black women to have a successful dating life? Is there a certain way to act, dress, etc.? Don't get me wrong. I have quite a few non-black women like me, but usually they are the type I don't like. Very rarely do hot non-black women give me the green light signals. I think that's how it goes in most cases. Hold on, what do you say? As you said, I think that's the way it goes in most. Very well, close to all women have neutral attraction towards white men, meaning white men have a shot with mostly all women if they have game. Most women either really like black men or really dislike black men. So the ones who really dislike black men, there oftentimes really isn't much you can do. Now, I know you will argue with me on this one and say, I've dated women who have never had sex with a black man and they were all over me. Well, that is your experience. Many other black men haven't had that. And again, think about all the women who you weren't able to make something happen with. It is possible that you being black was the reason. As for Asian guys, there are women out there who are obsessed with Asian guys, particularly Weebos and Inuyasha and other anime. There are women out there who view Asian men as a joke because of their small penis stereotype and being seen as less masculine compared to other races of men. Indian guys, they probably got it the worst. As for the ones I didn't name, Latinos and Arabs, etc., they probably just blend in and are more closer to average. So yeah, to conclude, race does matter. There are women who feel like it's their job to only date within their race. Hell, speaking of the Kardashians, look at Kourtney. I think she is the only one who doesn't date black men. I heard it has something to do with her dad's view on black men. All right. Oh, man, there's a lot of shit in there. All right. Now, if you guys notice, you know, when it comes to me and when I'm giving out advice and all this other stuff, if you notice, what I talk about a lot is mindset, right? And what happens is that a lot of your success and a lot of your failure strictly has to do with your mindset. Do you understand? Because let's get something clear, right? We do live in a white supremacist society. The society is racist as fuck. So that racism, that white supremacy, is going to actually influence how people think and how people interact, right? But what you have to understand is that when you are interacting with someone on an individual level, you're interacting with a woman on an individual basis, right? What happens is that your, the sexuality, the interaction that you're having as a man to a woman overrides the race shit. Do you understand that? Because in the natural world, you are a man and she is a woman. When you talk about race, you being black, you being white, you being this, you being that, what race is actually a social construct. People always want to ignore this. They want to, it's a fucking social. Saying someone's black or someone's white or labeling this, them, that, and all that other stuff is stuff that was created to divide, right? You being a man and you and her being a woman is fact. So the fact overrides the social construct. So when you interact with a woman and you are a man, things happen because you are a man and she is a woman. But what's going to make it hard for you is if your mindset is in a certain way where you're thinking, well, because I'm black, she's not going to like me, right? So that's what you think. So since you think that, you're going to act in certain ways. How you think is how you're going to act, right? So if you think that you can't get girls because you're black, if you think that certain girls are not going to want you because you're black, then what do you think is going to happen? How do you think it's going to work when you're trying to talk to a girl, let's say a non-black chick that you want to get with? How do you think that interaction is going to go when you think she don't want you? You already think she don't want you. So how is that going to work out? Like imagine this. Imagine if you took a paper bag out of a garbage can, just a brown paper bag that's crumpled up. And I told you, I need you to go sell this paper bag for $100. Like, I need you to do this. Now, you're going to think, I can't sell this fucking paper bag for $100, right? So when you try to actually sell that paper bag for $100, and you go up to someone and you say, hey, I got this paper bag here, I'll give it to you for $100, right? You're not even going to be confident enough to say that because you believe that's impossible. Like, who the fuck is going to pay $100 for a paper bag? So when you even say to the person or proposition them, to say, hey, buy this paper bag for $100, your energy is not going to be right. You're going to be, off. You're not going to really be confident in saying that because you don't believe you can do it. So it's not saying that you can't sell the paper bag for $100. It's saying that your energy about selling the paper bag is off. So even you just interacting with the person, you're not going to be in the right type of energy and the type of mind frame to even make it happen in the first place. Because you first believe before you even do it, you can't fucking do it. And so this is the problem, with a lot of guys in the game, and especially when we talk about black men in the game, is that, your mindset is all fucked up because you've bought into the bullshit. You've bought into the bullshit of thinking you ain't shit because you black. That's what you think. You've bought into the bullshit. Now, to be fair, a lot of women have bought into that bullshit too. Right? But like I said again, when you interact with a woman on an individual basis and you are a confident man and you're talking to this girl, all that black, white, whatever shit goes out the window because now it's a man to a woman. See, if you're confident and you are, if you have game, if you have skills when it comes to interacting with women, you're not going to have this problem. You see what I'm saying? Because when you approach that girl, let's say you approach a girl who had a thought process of, oh, I don't know about dating black guys because what are my parents going to think? And, oh, I'm not sure about that or whatever. And then you approach her, you start talking to her, you start spitting that game, and she starts getting, into the conversation with you. She's not even focused on the fact she's talking to a black guy. It went from, oh, this black guy is approaching me to, oh, I'm having a good time talking to this guy. You understand? So a lot of it has to do with your mindset because your mindset is going to dictate how you act. It's really that simple. Right? And so, it's funny to me every time I hear guys say, oh, if you are a white dude and it's going to be like easier for you. And, if you're a white guy, it's, you get everything and all girls want white guys. And, oh my God, if you think that, I would love to direct you to any Real Social Dynamics video. Just type in Real Social Dynamics, all the Real Social Dynamics guys, Tyler and Max and Madison and all these motherfuckers who, and they do great videos, by the way, a shout out to RSD. But look at their audience. Look at RSD's audience. It's a lot of white guys in there, aren't there? So if it's so easy for white dudes, why does RSD have a lot of white guys in their audience? Huh? But I mean, you just got to be white, right? It's just so much easier for white dudes to get the girls. Okay, stop, guys. Just stop. Anyway, now what's funny was you was talking about Backpage, right? And you were saying that in Backpage they have a thing that says these hoes are saying they don't want to deal with black guys, right? Now, why do you think they're saying they don't want to deal with black guys? The reason why most of them will say no black guys is not because they're black. It's because most black guys, they're not trying to trick. And if they are trying to trick, they're trying to be cheap when they trick. Do you understand what I'm saying? See, you have a lot of white dudes out there who trick, and they'll trick off a lot of paper. You understand? But black guys, in general, they're not really tricking like that. And if they are, what's going to happen is that they're going to try to be cheap about it. Even if they do have the money, they're going to try to be cheap about it. So what happens is that these chicks, when they be fucking with these guys or whatever, right? What happens is that they were fucking with some black dudes, and the black dudes wasn't really trying to pay them the amount that they, said, and all this other stuff. The other day, my friend was telling me he was out at this spot in the city. It was him and his other friend, and he was like, yeah, we was talking to these two bad white chicks, blah blah blah, and both of my friends are black, right? The guy and the other dude is black, whatever. So they're talking, and he said, they talking, they flirting with the girls, whatever. So long story short, he said the chick said to them, like, yo, we'll get with you for $400 tonight, right? So these chicks was on some hoe shit, but they was trying to get my boys to actually pay for the pussy, and then they was just like, nah, we ain't fucking with that, because a lot of times black dudes are not fucking with that type of shit. So it's just funny to me that you even bringing this up with Backpage. I'm like, why even worrying about some goddamn Backpage and shit? You understand? Fucking with these hoes. I don't know, but I'm just letting you know for reference to that, right? Now, what I find interesting about this whole email, and even, things about this, is that a lot of guys, the reason why I have issues in the game is because you're so concerned about what women say they want, or what you think they want. Because you're like, oh, well, women prefer a white guy or this guy because, of this and that and all this other stuff. Who gives a fuck what women prefer? You understand? What women prefer has nothing to do with you. Let me explain that. See, what you prefer, right, does not necessarily mean, or it doesn't necessarily correlate to what you will do or what you will make happen. You understand? So, I prefer to eat, steak and shrimp right now, but maybe I don't have access to steak and shrimp, so I might go get a pizza. You understand? Like, I prefer to have, a threesome with Scarlett Johansson and Beyonce. I prefer that, but I might just fuck the girl that I meet at the club tonight. So it doesn't matter what the fuck the chick prefers. All that matters is that when you're in a situation, you're doing what you need to do to get shit popping. See, the thing is, you think that because she quote unquote prefers this thing, that you can't make something happen with the girl you're interacting with. See, a lot of times it's not about what the girl prefers, it's about the situation you create. You understand? See, I've been in situations where there were girls who, even online, I met, this is when I used to fuck with like Plenty of Fish heavy. I don't even fuck with that shit no more. But there were girls on there who said, oh, I'm only into white guys. And I've seen that a few times. And I would always make it a point to message a chick who says she's only into white guys. And half the time I would fucking get with them. Like, there was even no mention of that interaction when I messaged her. I would just message her like, yo, what up? What you up to this weekend? She respond to me, be like, yo, let's go and get a drink real quick. We meet up, we get a drink, and then we end up fucking, right? I didn't ask her, oh, what was that thing on your profile about only liking white guys? And how come it don't fucking matter? You understand? Because she's just talking whatever she wants to talk. It don't matter. See, what matters is what you do in the situation. See, the problem with you guys is that you are listening to what these women are saying and you're taking the shit seriously. And I've said it a million times. The only thing you take seriously that a woman says is no, stop, and I'm pregnant. Everything else is just her talking. It's her talking about how she feel in a moment, which don't fucking matter. Jesus, like, oh my God, like, y'all be getting your cues off of like what women are saying and all these bullshit ass statistics about online dating. Oh, statistically, on these online dating sites, white men are getting contacted more than. Let me tell you something about that bullshit, right? What you got to understand is this, because you guys are saying, well, white women want to be with white men, and all these women want to be with white men, and yada yada yada, and this and this and that. What you got to understand is this. A lot of times, the reason why you'll see white women with a whole bunch of white dudes is because they have more access to those guys. Do you understand what I'm saying? Let me break it down for you like this. I go out a lot with my boys, and usually most of my male friends that I go out with, you understand? They are black dudes. Most of them. You know, I got like a white dude here and there, maybe an Asian guy here and there that I know that I kick it with, but it's mostly black guys, right? So we go to these spots, and the spots we go to usually have a lot of white chicks in there, right? But guess what is also there? There's also a lot of white guys there. So one time, me and my boy went to this spot, and it was me, him, and two other black guys in the whole fucking place. And the place was packed. There was almost like 200, 300 people in this motherfucker. So at the end of the night, if you just think, logistically, most of the white girls in there, who are they going to get with? White guys. Because that's what they have access to. Do you understand what I'm saying? So a lot of times when you talk about even, like you have a lot of people who will go to specific spots because they're looking for a specific thing. Right? So it's not like you have black women who will specifically go to a spot because they're looking for black men. You understand? And especially when it's the whole, quote unquote, they call minority if you're a minority, right? You might seek out those spots. But if you are a white girl, most of the places you go to, there's going to be a lot of white people. You understand? Because in America, there are more white people. So, of course, you're going to have all these white girls fucking with white dudes in a lot of the cases because there's more of them around to choose from. Listen, I haven't had sex with a black woman in about 6 or 7 years. Now, why is that? Why hasn't Mr. Locario had sex with a black woman in 6 or 7 years? Is it because Mr. Locario doesn't like black women? Of course not. The main reason why I haven't had sex with black women in 6 or 7 years is because when I'm out and the places that I go to, there's 90-something% non-black women there. So the access that I have is white girls, Asian girls, Hispanic girls. There might be some black girls sprinkled here and there, but it's not enough to where the probability of getting with those girls are going to be low because there's not that many there. You understand? So the thing is, a lot of times it's really about the access. It's not that, this white girl, she only likes, white guys. No, it's because she had more access to white dudes. See, a lot of you guys got to go out more. You got to stop, like living on the internet all day. God damn it. You know what I'm saying? Like get the information, but go out. Like go out and explore life. Jesus. And again, see, your mindset is the thing that is fucking you up the most. Because y'all really sit here and y'all think that, white women don't like black men, or these non-black women don't like black men because of this and because of that. Listen, black men are seen as the most masculine dudes, right? And women like masculine men. Period. It just is what it is, right? Now, again, like I was saying earlier, since we're in a white supremacist racist society, you're going to have women who are feeling a certain type of way. But that feeling doesn't necessarily mean anything when you are a guy who has game, right? Because that game will override that bullshit feeling she has, because the bullshit feeling she has is something that's, basically put onto her, and it has nothing to do with her as a woman being a sexual being, right? So now a lot of guys, they'll say, well, she just wants you because she has a fetish for black guys. And so what? Like, why? And it's another thing. Why do you care why she wants you? I mean, unless you trying to marry the chick and you want her to be your girlfriend, why the fuck do you care? Because there's gonna be some chicks who's gonna be like, oh, the fuck a black guy because heard you guys got big dicks, right? So you're gonna probably want to fuck a white girl because you never fucked a white girl. You want to fuck a white girl because you heard that white girls are slutty and they do all this other stuff. Who the fuck cares? You have your reasons for why you do it. You understand? Then you're going to have girls who are going to want to fuck with you because they actually just like you. Period. They don't give a fuck if you white, black, whatever. They just like you. They like the type of guy you are. Right? It just is what it is. Because in your email, you were saying, oh, I bet that there were certain girls who didn't want to get with you because you were black. Maybe. But who gives a fuck? I said this before in another video. I said, the reason why a woman doesn't get with you doesn't matter. It does not matter. Who cares? Because let's say that girl didn't get with me, some girl didn't get with me because I'm black. So what? There could be another woman who got with me literally just because I'm black, or she could have got with me because she liked the person the type of guy who I was, or she could have got with me because she liked my fucking hat. I don't know. You understand what I'm saying? It doesn't fucking matter. There's so many different reasons, right? But why do you care about the reason why she's getting with you? Why do you need to? Is it an ego thing? Do you need to for her to get with you for a specific reason? And if she doesn't get with you because you were black or whatever, does it fucking matter? Who the fuck is she? There's a million fucking women out there. So why do you care? See, this is the problem with a lot of dudes in the game, is that they're sitting there. The fact that you are worried about or thinking, oh, well, it's not fair because this white guy is getting more girls than me, or this guy who has more money is getting more girls than me, or this guy who looks better than me is getting more girls than me, and yada, 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 cry, 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 bitch, 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 moan, 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 right? All that shit does not matter, because all that matters is, are you getting what you need to get? And the thing is that you can get what you want to get, but your mindset is stopping you from getting it because you think, oh, because I'm black, this can't happen and this can't work. You understand? See, y'all, a lot of you black dudes, man, y'all bought into the bullshit heavy. Y'all drank the Kool-Aid heavy because y'all actually sitting out here thinking that you thinking you're actually at a disadvantage because you're black. You understand? And you have to understand something. These white girls, these black girls, these Asian girls, whoever the fuck it is, they love black dudes. Do I have to say women love black men, period. Now, all the hang-ups of, oh, what if my parents is going to think? That's the afterthought. Oh, what is this person going to think? That's the after. That even the fact that they're would be thinking that already says that they want it to go down, but they're just worried about all this other shit. But see, you have to be so much on your game that you get her to realize that that's bullshit. Her feelings have to override that bullshit. But if you don't got game, that's why you're having trouble, because part of your game is having the right mindset. So if you have that mindset of thinking, oh, well, she's not going to want me because I'm black, then guess what? You're right. Because she already thinks, oh, she shouldn't be fucking with you because you're black, and you're confirming why she shouldn't fuck with you because you think the same goddamn thing. But see, if you were on top of your shit, and if you were confident, and you understood your value as a man, you wouldn't even been thinking about this shit. Yo, I shit you guys not. I have never, ever, ever in life, I'm not bullshitting you guys, I have never in life been worried about a woman not liking me because I'm black. I had back in the day, I would think more so, like when I was young and I was like scared of getting rejected and all that, I was thinking, damn, maybe she's not gonna like me. You understand? Me as a person. I wasn't thinking about the whole black and white shit. Because since high school, I was fucking with white girls, black girls, Indian girls, everything. You understand what I'm saying? And the only reason I was able to do it was because I had that mindset of not thinking that, the shit even fucking matters. You understand what I'm saying? See, a lot of times the way that you think, it's going to stop you from making things go down. You understand? Like, I remember I was in a party or something like that, some event or whatever. And there was this dude that was there, and I'm talking to him or whatever and all this other shit. So they had like these, some like hors d'oeuvres or something, or these like some food stuff on this table or whatever. And so, we're sitting there, we're standing near the table, and he just starts eating the food. Right? And he's eating the food. So 5 minutes pass, and then this lady comes, and she's like, yo, what are you doing? And he's like, what? And she's like, that's not for you. This is for somebody else. And we were using it. And he was like, oh, well, I thought that, the food was here for us. Right? So I'm saying this example to illustrate something. Since he thought the food was for him, he acted. He started eating it. You understand? So his actions came from his mindset of what he thought. So since he thought it was for him, he went ahead to eat. So if you think that you're the type of guy who can get women, you will act, you will do, you will proceed. Right? See, now, if another person was in there and they said, oh, well, I don't know if that food is for me or if I can eat this, they probably won't eat. They probably wouldn't have ate shit. Do you understand what I'm saying? So how you think is going to dictate how you act. You understand? And the thing is, for all you black guys out there, you're getting all bent out of shape. You're thinking, oh, these women aren't going to want me because I'm black and all this. Let me tell you a story, man. Me and my dude, Miles, got kicked out of a bar. And I think I talked about this story too. I'm not going to say the name of the bar because fuck that bar, right? But we got kicked out this bar. It was me, Miles, and my other dude, right? So the other dude, he was, he wasn't black. He was like Filipino or something like that or whatever. But so me and Miles was the only black guys in this bar, right? And it was full of white dudes and white chicks. And, maybe some Asian dudes, Asian chicks here and there, right? So now, while I'm at this bar, I don't know where I was coming from that day or whatever, but I was dressed up. I had on like a fucking suit, tie joint, looking sharp as fuck. You understand what I'm saying? And so I'm up in the spot, and there's nothing but mainly white girls in there. And we talking to the white girls. The white girls is cooperating heavy, right? So we're in there for maybe about 45 minutes to an hour, right? So then the only other two black guys that was in there was the bouncers, right? So the bouncers come up to me and Miles and my other boy or whatever, and he says, yo, the manager said that you guys got to go. And I'm like, why? And then he says, oh, because they're not buying enough drinks, right? Now, mind you, we each got a drink in our hand. You understand what I'm saying? And he's saying we're not buying enough drinks. And we're like, dude, we got drinks in our hand. We what are you talking about, right? Then he says, oh, well, and also there were other people around us who weren't even buying drinks or who didn't have drinks in their hand or nothing. But they come to us, say, you're not buying enough drinks. Then we said, okay, cool. We gonna finish these drinks and we gonna get the fuck out, right? So we're drinking the drinks. Then they come up to us and say, hey, you guys gotta go because it's getting too crowded in here, and since y'all not buying any more drinks, we need people to be in here that's gonna buy drinks, right? So I said to the dude, I said to the bouncer, I said, my man, can you keep it real with me? Let's keep it 100. Like, I pulled him to the side and I said, dude, what's really good? What's really going on around here? You understand? So the nigga kept it real 100% with me. He said the manager didn't like the fact that we were talking to all the white chicks. And also the fact really was it wasn't even necessarily that we were talking to the white girls. It was the fact that the white girls were being receptive as fucking hell. Do you understand what I'm saying? Because it was to the point where we was even in there, and there was a few white dudes that was sort of like giving me the eye, like, oh, who's this nigger coming up in here taking all the white girls? You understand what I'm saying? So you got to understand that a lot of this shit is your mindset. Your mindset is all fucked up when it comes to the game. And this is why you're having trouble. It's not because, it's because I'm black and this girl doesn't like black guys, whatever. Because, yeah, there's going to be some girls who are going to be on some, I don't like black guys and I don't do that and I don't do this and all that shit. And it's like, who the fuck cares? And usually those are the same girls who end up fucking with a black dude. Because what happens is that all that shit that you're thinking about when it comes to race and all that other nonsense, none of that shit matters when you fucking interact with a person, like I said, on an individual basis, and you and that person are interacting with each other, and it becomes a man to woman thing. So all that bullshit about, because I'm black is not is not gonna happen for me. It's only not gonna happen for you because of your mindset. It's pretty much, that's what it is. So all you black guys out there, please cut the bullshit. Just please cut the bullshit. You understand? I've been out with too many non-black women for Jesus. Most of my friends who are black fuck with a whole bunch of chicks who are not black. They do fuck with black girls too, but they fuck with a whole bunch of chicks who are not black. The only reason they could do that is because of their mindset. They're not worried about, if this white guy's getting chicks. They're not worried about what the fuck the statistics say. They're not worried about what the fuck the media is talking about. Because when they get in front of that girl, they look at her and they're like, yo, I'm gonna get your ass. That's it. That's it. All this other bullshit, that's you creating shit for you to make it harder for you to make shit happen in your life. Anytime you focus on something that you think you can't make happen, guess what? It doesn't happen because you already said it can't. And that's why you're having issues. So, you guys, you got to, and this is the interesting part about this. What you guys got to understand is, like, I can't even really help you with this. I can't. And this is what I love about the game, is because the game is really you helping yourself. You understand? Because if you hear this and you listen to this and then you help yourself to actually get to where you want to go, then that's when you're going to make it happen. You understand? Because if you notice, and I noticed this in a lot of emails, if you guys notice in his email, he was saying things as if he already made up his mind. He's like, Mr. Lucario, well, I know you're going to say this, but you know that it's really like this, and you know that it's really like that. So I don't, you're saying this, but it's true that these things happen. So these things happen with black guys. So, I know you're saying that maybe it's just your experience, but for a lot of black guys, their sexual market value is so low because these white guys, they're looked at as so you already made up your mind. You've made up your mind as to what you think it is. Right? So my thing is this. You guys need to basically understand that it's about your mindset. It's always been about your mindset. And if you think you can or you can't, you're both right. You've heard that before. But, dudes don't want to understand this. Because if what you guys are saying is true in reality in the natural world, I should not be getting as much play from non-black women. You understand what I'm saying? I should not. All my other friends should not be getting this much play. I should not have to, walk into a bar with mostly white chicks and the cooperation is heavy. Like, I don't get it. I don't get it. So, let me know what you guys think. Click the link below. Are you a black dude who has all these issues trying to date non-black women and all this other stuff? And real talk, let me say this before I end, because the reason why I even hate talking about this type of topic is because low key, it's like you're putting white women or other non-black women on a pedestal. And fuck that shit. I don't give a fuck if the chick is white, black, Asian, Hispanic. I don't give a fuck. You still a chick. You understand what I'm saying? And see, that's the mentality is, you guys have this mentality of, this white girl, she's so special, and I can't get her because I'm black, and she's not gonna like me because I'm black, and she's just this special white girl. Oh my God, I really want the white girl. Fuck them. You understand? It's all the same shit, man. It's like, you guys got to get to the point where you see this. Some of you just don't see it yet. Some of you'll probably see it within a day. Some of you, it might take you years. But until you see it, it's going to be hard for you. You understand? So that's pretty much it. I've been going a little too long on this. But anyway, I will holler at you guys later. Remember, the truth is inside you. Peace. I'm gone. Now, before you turn off this video, make sure you click the link below to get the Mr. Locario 30-minute game session. Now, this is a private one-on-one coaching session between me and you where we chop up game for a half an hour. So make sure you click that link below to get the Mr. Locario 30-minute game session. Hey, what's up? It's dating and life coach Mr. Locario. Go to badboymembership.com and master the dating game by joining my Bad Boy membership program. In this program, you'll receive 45 through 90-minute, easy to follow, step-by-step dating advice tutorials that's guaranteed to help you attract, date, and have sex with beautiful women. Join the Bad Boy membership today by going to badboymembership.com. That's badboymembership.com.